Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Conqueror and we're on Islands of Ice. Now, this is one of those newer maps that I haven't had a whole lot of experience on, and that's going to showcase a little bit in this match. Now, I like to showcase a lot of good games for you guys. You guys know this. I like to show the best games that I get, but I also like to show occasionally some teaching moments. And this is going to be a little bit of both. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a fun game. But it does have some teaching moments, especially late in this match, that I think we can all learn from. Because, honestly, I kind of screwed the pooch here, guys. I'm not going to lie. And when you see it, you'll know. So, with that being said, I do have an update. I just got home from, that's why this video is going to be a little bit late. Just got home from the doctor's appointment. I had another follow-up appointment with my surgeon for my eye. And we checked everything over. My eye is looking much, much better. The pain level has gone down significantly. So everything's looking good. It is turned in by about 6 degrees, so, you know, some people have pointed out in the previous time I posted a picture that it looked like I went from being, you know, a lazy eye that points out and away to being cross-eyed now because it points in. Well, that's part of the plan. So the way that works is they shorten those muscles and they pull them real tight, and then what that does is it pulls the eye in. Well, over time, that'll start to weaken again a little bit. And then as it does, that should allow it to sit nice and comfortably in the spot that it's supposed to be in. And we are right where we are supposed to be in terms of the alignment according to my surgeon. So I'm feeling pretty good there. And we've been struggling. I'm not going to lie. You guys know this. I've been pretty vocal about, you know, been struggling here with... you know, all of the things that come with it, the pain as we get a double fire. We've already got 3 fires in this match. Can we just talk about the Conqueror for a second? Good Lord. But anyway, we have already been pretty vocal about, you know, the pain that I've been going through and letting you guys know, you know, if there's a bit of a delay, this is why. Because I want you guys to be involved. You guys are my family, man. You know, I know a lot of guys on YouTube, a lot of people on YouTube, they like to say that, you know, they have a great community, but I think we have the greatest community. And because, I mean, it shows. You guys have come through time after time. You're always there to help me out, try to get me through stuff. And without you guys, I don't know where I'd be. And that's not me being facetious. That's just me saying thank you. So thank you guys again for all of your support. It's been rough for a lot of different reasons. And, you know, not all of which are... Ouch! That was not very nice, Grossiker first. But not all of them are specifically due to the surgery itself. Some of them have been more mental. And, you know, when you struggle mentally with things, it's a whole other ballgame, and it just re-complicates everything. And this is something that I've been pretty vocal about here recently with everybody, just letting everybody know, you know, that it's okay that you have some struggles. That's why I started this channel, because I've been there. I've been through some of the worst things that you can imagine, and I want to help make people smile. Like, that's the whole point of me starting this channel. It was never to make money. It was never to do this for a living. Never thought I'd ever get to the point where I could do this for a living. But it was always to make people smile, and so helping people in those really tough times where you might not otherwise find a way to smile. And I know how much, you know, just getting a smile out of somebody when they're having a really, really bad time can potentially save their life. For me, video games and music were literally my lifesaver. If it wasn't for that, you guys know I had already been to the darkest place that you can go. So, been there, done that, don't recommend it. And any chance that I can do to help prevent other people from going through that same darkness, I'm going to try. So now, getting off of the serious notes before I start like crying here, I just want to get back to the gameplay. So thank you guys again so much for your support. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for all of the prayers. Thank you for all of your just unwavering support. I can't say it enough. You guys have been tremendous. But we're going to push around this left side of this island. But notice what I'm doing here. What am I doing? I am slowing down and stopping. Why? Because I want to get the points, guys. If we go around this corner, we get reset immediately. If we stop, we get this base capped, then we can go around the corner and start engaging. Now, obviously, there's an overwhelming firepower waiting for me on the other side of this island. There's cruisers, there's multiple battleships, there's lots of bad guys out here that want to do us harm. But now that we got the base cap, we can start to reach out and touch people. Now, Worcester here, again, this is one of those times where I wish I had AP loaded. Peak and I go back and forth on the Conqueror AP versus HE build. Personally, you're never really going to have a bad game shooting nothing but HE out of this thing. And the reason for that being, especially if you have Big 7, is the HE on this ship in particular is disgusting. It's not even funny. Like, it is absolutely disgusting. The one downside of this ship is it hasn't got armor, like, at all. It has no armor. But it has those super heals, so those come in handy. But we're about to get punched again because we're just sailing out here broadside in front of 3 battleships and a cruiser, just begging for everybody to smash us. Now, Kurfürst is going to play the devil's advocate out here. He is literally just going to be a pain in my backside to get rid of. We've already taken all of his health. We just got to finish him off. And I know one good place shot from the front guns could potentially kill him. Now, the Brandenburg secondaries start going off on me. I'm not going to lie. His secondaries are nasty. Like, I told you, this thing doesn't have the armor. And you can see his secondaries are absolutely peppering me. And once again, wish I had AP loaded right here. There's going to be a lot of moments where I really should have had AP loaded in this particular game, especially here towards the end. But I stick with the HE because I'm thinking, well, I'm probably not going to survive a lot longer, so I'm probably going to end up just trying to get that damage over time, trying to help my team as best I can get rid of these guys. Now, had I loaded AP for these guys, like, it's not even close. These guys go down, no questions asked, because these guys play the worst way possible here. You guys thought that I come out there broadside and was playing like an idiot. Wait till you see what these guys do. And then I let them get away with it. As we reach out, we get a double fire on the Worcester. I know that that's a perma-fire, and that's going to be a kill even on a cruiser. So, Worcester getting a little taste of his own medicine here, which you gotta love. Any battleship captain that's ever been burned to a crisp has got to smile when a freaking light cruiser gets burnt back. It's just, it feels so good. But he does get a fire on us. Of course, we're in a Conqueror. Like, if we can just hold out a little longer. Fire goes out. We get another fire on Brandenburg. We're trying to back around the corner. Now, here's the thing. Because you're doing all fire damage, a lot of this stuff gets healed back. And you can see Brandenburg is broadside and begging for it. There is no reason that I should still be shooting HE. But we just got him to trigger a damage con, so I'm thinking, okay, we get a fire here. We might be able to, oh, no fire. Okay, well, what do we do now? Well, Brandenburg on my team just died. My carrier's in the back. We've got another battleship right behind me. I have no idea how much health he's got. The enemy has grabbed one middle cap, and the carrier just killed our destroyer, and so bad things are happening. But our battleship at A is actually playing, he's going to do really well over there. I believe it's a Yamato, and he is 1v1ing a destroyer right now, basically. But this Brandenburg shoots HE at me, I shoot HE back. That's a perma double fire, and it's at this point I should guarantee switch to AP. But I don't. In my head, I just keep shooting HE at him because it's working. We've got him on it looks like a triple fire, but I'm pretty sure it's only a double, and the reason it's only a double is because he's probably got the perk on that reduces the amount of fires, maximum fires that you can have on the ship. Now there we destroy his torpedo tube, but again, if we load AP here, he's dead. You're talking 30k salvos of broadside AP at this kind of range, like you're not missing. But I don't do it because in my head I just like, oh, I'm going to be dead anytime, so I want to make sure I keep this guy burning. And you can see he does punch me again. We're just continuing to fire. He gets the damage con, and we don't get the fire, and then we're about dead, and there it is. So again, you can see the decision making sometimes isn't always there for me. And that just goes to show that I am still just like you guys, learning the game. I have never claimed to be more than above average at the game. And so you can see in stupid mistakes like that, where I could have loaded AP, what, 3-4 salvos in a row there? The guy was dead if I load AP. But I never did. I stuck with the HE because reasons, right? There's no real reason for it. We were getting fires, but he damage con, so we should have at least at that moment switched to AP. But he was broadside for so long at so close a range that if we switched to AP, we nuke that man. Conqueror's accuracy up close with AP is disgusting. It may not have the best penetration angles in the world, but at that range, it doesn't matter. If you're broadside to a Conqueror at that range, you're getting slapped. Ask any gross Akar first who has ever turned broadside to a Conqueror and got slapped for 35,000 damage from a single broadside of AP. It's no joke. But I digress. Can't go back and change it, but that's why I wanted to showcase this video. Is you can see that I still make some of the same stupid mistakes that I call out all the time. Like, I always tell people, you gotta be willing to switch ammo types. You gotta understand when it is best to switch ammo types, especially in situations like this. It would have saved my life. Who knows? Maybe we win this match a little bit better had I stayed alive. I kill that Brandenburg, I stay alive, I'm a Conqueror, I get a super heal back, suddenly I got 30,000 hit points to go out here and do whatever is needed. And when you see the fact that we got 200,000 damage, we got 15 fires, we got a Confederate, we got a high cal, we did all the things, right? We did our job in the end, we could have done more. And these are the games that come back and haunt you. Because these are the games can easily slip out of reach. This Iowa hasn't played particularly well. Obviously, the Yami on the other side over there at Alpha, he has played very well. The guy played very, very well. So, love the Yami on the other side. Iowa, not particularly. I mean, he was full health late in the match and was coming in from God knows where. So again, it's one of those times where you don't have any idea what the person has done, but you can assume by where he's at and how much health he's got that he hasn't done much, you know? And that's something that I see a lot with Battleship players is they get stuck at sitting at 19, 20 kilometers and shooting bow-in people. Rather than settling for that, work for those crossfires like I did. And again, I didn't do the best job working for the cross. I got the crossfires, but then I didn't exploit the crossfire because I'm an idiot. But because we were able to exploit those crossfires a little bit in terms of getting damage on people with the HE, we were able to very vastly affect the match in ways that you wouldn't normally be able to if you're sitting out there at 20 kilometers bow into people. Plus, we managed to capture a base, and you see how important points can be in matches like this. So, I don't want to hark on it too much. I just want to show that, you know, it is one of those things where it is absolutely a teaching moment for everybody. I'm not above making mistakes. I like to call my mistakes out as much as I call anybody else's mistakes out. A lot of people overlook when I call my mistakes out for some reason, but there are a lot of people out there that are like, oh, Spartan, all you do is you always call out everybody else's stuff. You don't call out, no, I call out my stuff just as much, if not more, when I make stupid mistakes. But not all the time when I make stupid mistakes does it end up in a video, because usually if I make a mistake, it's catastrophic. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but I'm a very aggressive Battleship player. So when I make a big mistake, it's usually catastrophic, which means that video is probably not going to make it to YouTube, unless something ridiculous happens. This being one of the rare exceptions. Now, he gets one last shot over this island, and finally, the carrier gets the Citadel. And it's like, okay, well, that's nice. So we've secured the win at this point. The destroyer's not going to be able to kill everybody with 1:20 left on the clock. It's a Friesland, I believe, so he can't even torp them. So like this is GG's. But I hope you guys enjoyed this so much. Like, this was one of those matches that as soon as I had it and I realized just how dumb I was at the end of my life there on this one, I had to show you guys. I had to. You know, just to show you guys, you know, that I am not immune to making stupid mistakes, just like everybody else. Like, we all make mistakes. It's how you learn from them and try not to repeat them. That's the key. So that's why I have an advantage over most people, because I actually record all of my gameplay. So I can go back and watch all of these videos where I've made all these mistakes, and I can try not to repeat them, even though, let's be real, I still value my entertainment factor over pretty much anything else. So I generally go for the home runs, and it doesn't always work out for me. And so that a lot of people are like, well, Spartan, you do some dumb stuff. You're right, I do. But when it works, boy, is it entertaining. And so now you guys know a little bit behind the scenes. And again, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. And I hope you enjoyed this match. 199,540 damage with 15 fires, 87 targets hit. Imagine if I had switched to AP. Just saying. But yeah, we had plenty of broadsides to shoot at. 200,000 damage, near enough. But look at that Yami up there. 3,762 base XP. 2 separate battleships showing up, capturing bases, getting 3k base XP in the same team. GG, my dude. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.